Hey everybody, welcome. Another video of the Yamaha XT250 being ridden in a fast pace through town. As I began playback to begin my video edit, I noticed that my internal helmet microphone was not plugged in, and all I'm getting is external sound of the engine and the environment as I go down the road. So I'm going to try to recreate and narrate what it was that I was thinking and feeling. It's been a while since I got on the XT250, and I'm telling you, this is a great motorcycle just to run around town on. Climbing this hill right now. Coming to the stop sign, I remember a car coming down from the left and I dart out. Not in front of it, there's plenty of time. I come across a house here up on the left with a jet ski in the yard and a guy's in the garage. He waves at me. Just about now I notice a white vehicle coming up on my right and he's trying to keep pace with me. He's probably just looking at the XT250 and thinking, wow, what a cool motorcycle that is. It keeps coming up and I keep picking up on speed because it just keeps coming up right next to me, and I'm trying to gain speed to get in front of him, but I really can't because the speed limit is 40. So this is when I decide, instead of making a right-hand turn up here, since I can't get in front of him, I just go ahead and I go straight through the intersection. So this way I can just totally avoid this knucklehead that wants to ride along beside me and just stay away from him. Time to go double speed because I'm just riding through a boring section of town and I don't have anything on my mind to talk about. Here I am approaching a four-way intersection. Typical four-way intersection, people coming from all sides waiting their turn to go. If you don't know what to do at a four-way, you probably should not be driving at all. I love taking turns on the XT250. All I can think about is those knobby tires gripping the pavement and what they would be like if the road was wet. As I start off from this intersection, I notice that I'm in second gear, but I do a pretty good job of faking it. Speeding the video up to double speed again because all we're doing is going through another boring section of town. Coming up here on the left is a barbecue joint that I had lunch at this morning. It's called Bobby B's. Pretty good. And here on the right you can see his smoker. It was a pretty good lunch. I had ribs and I had okra and I had green beans, but the green beans were a little bit too spicy. I only ate half of them. The ribs, they were good too. You know, the best part of them is that they were smoked, right? Smoke flavoring. And the bones, 2 bones were so soft that I could just eat half of the bone and get all the bone marrow and everything else, and that was pretty delicious. Slopped in barbecue sauce. I don't always care for barbecue sauce, but the meat was tender. One side of it was crispy. That was a mistake in cooking. Could I do better? No, but that's not what I'm talking about. But if I was running a barbecue smokehouse restaurant, my ribs would be excellent to superb. Riding up to this next intersection and I end up behind a police car. And what do you feel like when you come across a police car? You think you're doing something wrong, you're in trouble, he's gonna pull you over for something. I'm on my way to get it re-registered. Registration isn't expired, but this stuff is still running through my mind. And what can you do at an intersection other than wait until the light turns green before you can take off? Where I'm headed to right now to pick up my registration is the grocery store. It's about 3 miles down to the left as opposed to about 500 feet down to the right. It's all about the ride. Anywhere you go, you always take the long route. At the grocery store, we have to contend with this small crevice there that they patched with blacktop, but they didn't do a very good job at it, so I got to dodge that thing. Dodging cars along the way, they won't see a motorcycle coming, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to find our motorcycle parking lot and see if there's any cars parked in the motorcycle spaces, because there always are. Yes sirree, some ignoramuses parked in the motorcycle spots because they always think of themselves and are inconsiderate of others. And as always, and as predicted, there is somebody parked in the motorcycle spaces. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, but we take care of that real quick by putting the signpost right at their bumper.
When I head out, I'm gonna head out behind the store. Always avoid other traffic. Has to go. Where's my key? There's my key.
And here we are with a quick startup and look both ways before we take off.
My jacket's not zipped up all the way. Oh, okay, I got it now. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get in front of some of these cars and I'm going to go first. That is what I am going to do. Whether they like it or not, I'm doing it. Same little kid in that car back there waving at me. I saw him in the grocery store. He waved at me just walking through carrying my helmet in my hand. Make a lane change after the intersection. Never make a lane change in an intersection.
Ha ha ha, there's that boy again.
See, motorcycle riding, you can have happy times. A little kid like that, recognize you, wave at you, makes you feel good. And he don't know the difference between a Yamaha XT250 and a goddamn big Harley Davidson bagger. He doesn't care. So why do so many bikers care about what it is that they ride? $3.17 a gallon. You're not doing good enough, Joe. It was $2.95 last week. Here we go, green light. I want to do a lane change. Get over one. I forgot to put my phone on. I'm gonna wave at this dude. Hairy intersection. Look at this woman in this car. All pink license plate bracket and everything. There she is. Looking at her phone while she drives. Gotta be careful of the light changing red on me here. It can happen at any moment. Gotta be careful with this car. He might not see me and pull out on me instead of waiting. I'm gonna cut through the gas station. Is what I'm going to do. That's what I like about this bike too. This motorcycle is fun and you can make little maneuvers like I just did back there.